Yeah, I'm getting a bite for sure. I'm gonna go give Strawberry Reservoir a shot. I saw on the internet last night somebody pulled out a 23-inch cutthroat, which is outside of the slot limit, so he could keep it. And I'd like to do that very same thing and bring it home and eat them. And hopefully the fish are biting. They may not bite with as much gusto as I'd like, but the goal is to not get skunked. Before we get going too far though, we gotta get a stop off at Maverick. I went for a run early this morning and I haven't eaten yet, so I'm getting hungry. Going to a Maverick that I don't go to very often, so we'll see what their burrito situation is. Going and going. Ah, there we are. Now we got enough to get up there and back. Well, that Maverick back there, see it? That was a total bust. I got gas, which was good, but no burritos, no sandwiches. I got a sausage, egg, and cheese pork bundle, which is right here. It's okay. I've had them before. I prefer the burritos. As it stands, I don't have any food to get me through the day on the ice. Oh, I did buy Pringles though. I gotta figure something out or I'm gonna get hungry on this trip. Alright, we're gonna go with plan B right here. Maybe this should have been plan A all along, but we're gonna figure out what we get here and then we'll be on our way to go fishing. Creek right out there. Still got a little ice on it. Fishing's no good there anyway. Plus the ice probably isn't safe. I don't think it was ever safe this year, even though I saw a few guys ice fish it earlier. Here's the road. We just passed the pay booth. Headed down the road. It's rougher than the last time I was out here. I've seen a little action as far as some of the snow melt and then freeze and then melt and then freeze. So it's a little rougher than before. All right, I made it. It's 33 degrees. It's trying to snow. I mean, it is snowing. And there's a little bit of a breeze going. I don't think I'm gonna put on my warm gear until I get down there. I think the walk-in, it's gonna be plenty warm. And so I won't put on my warm gear till it gets cold. Throw in a headlamp. I hope I don't think I'll be here past dark, but just in case. And I'm gonna wear gloves and a hat, but I'm gonna throw my warm stuff on the sled. I'll put the auger on like this to hold that stuff down, and away we go. Walking out near whiteout conditions, and it's hard to see. I mean, I'm headed that way and there's nothing there. One good thing about being out here by myself is that I'm pretty mobile. If I don't like this spot, and I don't really like it, I can easily move. It won't take much effort. So I dipped a line here. Does it look like I'm getting a bite? Yeah, I'm getting a bite for here. Does it look like I'm getting a bite? Yeah, I'm getting a bite for sure. Let's see what he does. Might have just took my worm. No, he's there. He's just nibbling it right there. Oh, missed him. Just when I say I don't like the spot, it turns out I might catch a fish here. Get that back down, see if we still have some bait. Give it just a second. Yeah, he's back. Let's see if we can feel it. So most likely he's got my mealworm by now. And so I'm probably gonna reset. I'll probably get my camp chair out so I don't have to hunch over so much. And we'll try it again. Okay, so I freshened up my bait, put a new worm on it, drop him down the hole. We're gonna get down on the bottom. I'm a little deep. I should be that way, maybe that way, like 200 more yards, but there's some people over there. So I thought I should give this a try for a little bit. So once we get this one down, we'll say 110. By 130, if we're not seeing any action, we'll go ahead and move again. Get a little closer to where I want to be. Why don't I just go there? Why don't I just go to the place where I want to be? That's a fair question. I don't have the answer. All right, well, I packed up. I'm headed out, headed over to where I want to be. I was sitting here thinking, why am I fishing in a spot that I don't have any confidence in? I didn't feel like that place was gonna catch. I wasn't where I needed to be. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, it'd be good to have somebody here with me. You bounce an idea or two off, you know? Don't have that luxury today. And then I was thinking, well, I really want to fish over there. That's where I really want to be. And then I was like, oh, well, dummy, go over there then, go do it. The fishing is much slower than I anticipated. I thought for sure I'd have caught something by now, which is funny because I only been here about 20 minutes. But I am kind of hungry, and I thought it was a good idea that I had at the last second when the Maverick was out of burritos to come and get a piece of sushi or get a couple of rolls and then eat a few pieces. So I'm not catching raw fish, but that doesn't mean I can't eat it. With that sun trying to peek out and the clouds and stuff are awesome in the mountains. Some of my buddies might have a hard time communing with nature. That is not a problem for me. I haven't caught a fish all day, but I'm still enjoying just being here. It's a little chilly, little breeze, but I don't have my coat on yet. Took it off when the sun popped out, but I am enjoying the setting that I'm in right now. So this guy gets out his auger, goes to drill a hole in the ice, hears a voice say, "There's no fish under the ice." So he pauses for a second and then kind of, shakes it off and turns to his auger and starts to go again, and he hears the voice again, "There are no fish under the ice." And so this time he thinks, "God, I really did hear that." But he's not deterred. He pulls his auger up one more time to crank on it, and now the voice is pretty stern. "There are no fish under the ice." And the guy stops and he says, "Lord, is that you?" And he hears the voice say, "No, I'm the ice skating rink manager. I know there's no fish under there." Ha ha ha. I guess you tell lame dad jokes when the fishing is slow, huh?
All right. Phone's at 1%. Hopefully this video grabs. We got some guys doing it the easy way. I am beat. I did it the hard way. Pulled this sled all that way. So there's the truck right there. Most of the parking lot's empty. Everybody went home who was smart. And now it's just me. Now I estimated it to be a mile to the truck. Fired my watch up to see. So here comes the big reveal right here. I don't know if you can see that. 1.1 miles, and yes, it took me 27 minutes. I am dog tired. Whew. Okay, I'm safely off the ice. Back in the truck, turned the heater on. Got a little chilly there at the end. Walking back got me hot and cold at the same time. I hate that. I hate that feeling. All this is cold. Down here is all hot. Well, as is customary, we review the day. Was it a success? It was not. I missed a few bites. Didn't catch a thing. Tired, cold. My bibs and parka were awesome. When I wore those, I sat in that chair comfy and warm. It was great. I communed with nature. My auger got some reps. I didn't really need practice doing that auger, and I'm worn out. That walk back was long. Kind of like the walk of shame, right? Not catching any fish. That's probably my last ice fishing venture for this season. Let's hope for a freezing cold winter so that I can go again starting in, October? No, but hopefully December or January it'll be, my face is so cold. Hopefully by then it'll freeze again, but I think it's time to put the ice fishing rig up for the season and get warm and get ready for the spawn in the spring for the bass. Should get out there and see if we can catch a bass or two. Just coming down the canyon. Weather turned a little bit ugly. It's trying to snow a bit. Starting to stick just a little bit off the road. Look at that mess. What a mess.